Tommy, that assassination attempt means that Morello has openly declared war on us. We have to deal with him. If Morello didn't have accomplices with the politicians and other important city organizations, our forces would be nearly equal. If we liquidate those people, our opponent will be a lot weaker.
That's exactly what we gotta do. Eliminate his strong contacts.
Right. And as we all know, an all-out war must be avoided. Get the generals. Then the soldiers will give up without a fight. So this is what we'll do. We'll finish them off one by one.
What do you mean exactly?
The first in line is the city councilor who's caused us so much trouble. Morello got him into politics, and that makes him a big supporter. We'll take care of him after the boy, and I mean today.
The councilor is celebrating his birthday and has decided to throw a huge shindig. He's having it on a steamboat with fireworks and the whole nine, and he'll be making a speech to the paparazzi. There'll be a lot of people there who won't do dick against us when they see what happens to him.
It sounds pretty risky.
But well worth the risk. Vincenzo knows the plan.
Okay. As I said, it's on a steamboat. It won't be easy to get in without an invite, but I know you can do it, Tom. Above all, try not to raise suspicions before we reach our goal. Of course, you won't get a weapon past the security, but I've dealt with that already. As soon as you get on deck, go to one of the men's rooms. There'll be a small revolver hidden there. Afterwards, just wait outside a while. The counselor will probably be hiding in his cabin, but he'll be out for the start of the celebration and his speech. That's your big shot. During the speech, you're gonna pop him, Tom. It's got to be in public, and this speech is the best opportunity. There'll be a big crowd there, so you can blend in with it once this thing is all done.
And then what? I'd like to get back to shore in one piece.
Afterwards, it'll be nuts. There'll be some security guards on the boat, and you should be able to get past them in the chaos. If not, get to the bow, and Paulie will pull up in a boat and bring you back safely.
So what, Tommy? It won't be a picnic, but you should pull it off.
Okay. I'll do it.
The boat is anchored on the waterfront on Central Island. You better get going or you'll miss it. Keep an eye on the time. Buona fortuna, Tom.
Well, here we go again, Ralphie. Today I need something for one use, because we don't know how it's going to work out.
Hey, Tommy. That's no big problem. I have here this little number. They're pretty popular these days. Also, they're pretty solid. Look how easy they are to nab.
Yeah, great, Ralphie. That should do the trick.
Okay, pal. Enjoy yourself.
Did you see that hump with this deal?
Typical. This has to happen to me.
Only air.
Really? Well, I ought to get acquainted.
I heard you had the key to the John on the upper deck.
Yeah, the keys from that nuked up pizza. The lifeguard probably has them. He's around here somewhere. Did you enjoy the dinner?
I heard you had the key to the John on the upper deck.
Don't bug me. I have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I kind of need those keys. I left something there.
Yeah, right. Maybe I'll lend them to you, but you gotta promise to clean up that mess in there and bring them right back to me. I'll wait in the stern for you.
Clean up? Sure. You bet.
Okay, there you go. But bring them back.
How are you, baby?
So, you see how easy that was? You ain't so bad. You could open a cleaning firm.
Yeah. And I'll use you as the rag.
Did you see that dame with John? Yeah, I would say she's really in trouble. He brought her here? Is he completely lacking in judgment? Well, she'd probably want him over. That's what I call true love. Well, if he kept her quietly indoors somewhere, it'd be okay. But to bring her out like this? He's signing his life.
Mind your own business. This is the counselor's private room. Everything in order?
It's lovely here.
Hello there, John. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Good evening. Yes, it's lovely here.
How are you? I hope you like it.
Thanks. We're glad to be
Hey,
here.
I'm glad you could make it.
It's wonderful, thank you.
I think it's time.
Thank you and welcome to this little party. I never guessed I had so many really nice friends. who I hope will drink with me on this special occasion. It never occurred to me in my wildest dreams that when I was 40 that I would end up like this. I started with only a small firm and a few dollars, but I tried as best I could. Even in the worst of times, I always said, with integrity, a man will go farthest. And that motto has lasted till today. Later on, when things were starting to go well, I got married to my darling Agnes. Unfortunately, that terrible war came into our lives. It was a dreadful time, but we got through it alive and healthy. My darling wife and I look forward to a victory for our beloved country. Shortly after the war, my one and only son was born. Though the times weren't easy, we did quite well. We brought our son up to be a model American and instilled in his mind the principles of being a good Christian. Even as many firms fell to ruin and folded after the boom, my business survived. I was able to make modest donations to charities, help the unemployed, become a sponsor of the arts, and further, we repaired a beautiful but devastated church. Fate would have it that recently, I had to say goodbye to my son in that very church. He lost his life to a criminal. I've been in politics for a long time now. I was elected by honest citizens, and I will protect their rights. I promise that the rest of my career will be aimed at the pursuit of that gangster and his counterparts for the murder of my son.
But he really
I'm
lives
going
it
to
up
clean
himself.
up this town
Did
of
you see that
crime.
dame
But
with John?
this is a
Yeah, I'd
birthday
say she's
party.
worth the trouble.
I've said my piece,
Well,
and now
apparently
I
he met
just
her in
want
some
you all to
dive
enjoy
and paid for her to
yourselves
get
on this
out.
pleasant evening.
What?
I'm starting another
And he brought her
decade
here?
of my life,
Is
and
he
I wanna
completely
prosper
lacking in
alongside
judgment?
all of you in
Well,
a
she'd
healthy
probably want
and
him
prosperous
over.
society.
That's what I call
For
true
me,
love.
this is the start of a new
Well, if you
era.
kept her
I thank
quietly
you.
indoors somewhere, it'd be okay. But to bring her out like this?
He's signing his life away. Fool.
It was a wonderful idea. A party on a steamboat.